Sometimes I feel like I'm living in a fantasy world, like a cartoon world, where they mix. You've seen the cartoons where they actually would bring Michael Jordan in and then Bugs Bunny cartoon characters. You've seen this, right? Yeah, Space Jam. So I'm going to suit up. I'm going to suit up, ladies and gentlemen. I've got just the piece of attire so that I'm qualified to discuss all things political. I can fit right in with the likes of, say, Nikki Haley, the governor of South Carolina. She's like a cartoon character, or Obama, for that matter. He doesn't have a grasp on reality. He's throwing out a bone to Joe Biden at the last minute saying he's going to make him in charge of curing cancer. It would be funny if it wasn't so offensive. Anyway, my wife said I cannot wear my Bugs Bunny tie for the whole show. Can we do a tight shot on this? You guys, you're my heroes. Is there more reality with Bugs Bunny and friends? All right, it would be funny if it wasn't so sad. It is actually fun right now. But before I go, I want to say something to our regular loyal viewers. Number one, I thank you for the privilege that you have given me of coming into your home night after night. We get letters, emails from all over the country, people watching us on television, and from people who take the time to fire up their computer and watch it on your computer. I really appreciate the honor. But I'm going to go a step further. And forgive me, the Bible says, let the lips of another praise thee and not thy own. So if I can quote people who are writing to me saying that this is their favorite show, that people who say they just found me recently and they can't stop watching, and people who talk about how our analysis of the situation, our analysis of the situations that we're dealing with are accurate, our coverage of Islam is spot on. We get a lot of high praise, and I thank you for that, those of you who write us. But I want you to know that for those of you who do watch on a regular basis, I consider it an honor, and you're not being shortchanged. Yesterday evening's program, I mentioned that Obama's line about curing cancer was right out of a West Wing episode. Now, I had not heard any human soul say that. I said something to my wife. We were sitting there watching the debate, the State of the Union, and I said to her, do you remember the episode from West Wing? That's coming right out of West Wing. And then I talked about it with you on the next day. And then only to learn that a whole bunch of people were commenting on it and spreading around on the internet. I'm sure they didn't get it from me, but I didn't get it from them. And I went after Nikki Haley, and I'm going to do it again on today's program, and to find out that Rush Limbaugh went after her as well. And I consider Rush the greatest broadcaster alive today. All right, my hat goes off to him. His analysis is usually spot on. But all of that to say, I take this show seriously, and I'm doing what I can to bring you what I pray, please God, is a God-centered, Christ-centered, law of God-centered analysis of the news. And I'll do my best. For those of you who are watching on computer, it takes you about 22 minutes to get through an episode. Those of you watching on TV, about 29 minutes. I'll do my best to make this program something that you can look forward to and then not be disappointed, that I will meet your expectations, as it were. Also, I ask your prayers. For those of you who are given to prayer, who take prayer seriously, who believe not only in God, but in the ability to seek Him and to get an answer from Him, we need your prayers. We are finishing this series on Muhammad. We have changed the name, keeping it a secret right now, but we've changed the name, and it's going to be really something. It really is. In fact, you know what? Let's use the rest of this segment to start on ISIS. We'll circle back around to Nikki Haley. A poll was recently taken of people in Turkey. 21% believe that ISIS represents Islam. 1 in 5 people in Turkey, okay, a NATO ally. Let the full weight of that sink in on you. 1 in 5 people in Turkey, a NATO ally, believe that ISIS represents Islam. And guess what? Those 21% are correct.